So, we've got this potential memory from our previous lives, but why don't we remember everything from our previous lives? And this is actually another interesting subject, because in theory, if you believe in past lives, we've had so many past lives. Why is it that I don't remember everything, and why do I have certain skills that I come with me? There is a good explanation, because what Lord Kṛṣṇa says to us is he also gives us forgetfulness. Sometimes we are forgetful, but we shouldn't be forgetful. That's me sometimes. But there are other times where we need to be forgetful. And what does that mean? What it means is, if we were to remember everything from our past life, then we would have so much memories, so much information stored in our brain, I don't know if it would function. It would be an overload. Because what comes from which life and what lifestyle and what experience, it would be impossible to disseminate all that information and store it. So what it seems apparent is, as the Lord says, and it says in the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam and in the Bhagavad Gita, that he gives us forgetfulness. He doesn't have forgetfulness, the Lord remembers absolutely everything, but he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's superhuman. He's got the most incredible brain capacity beyond any human being can have. And this is why he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the absolute truth, and we're not. Our minds, our brains are so covered, they're so numbed down that we don't even have the intelligence to fully understand everything he says. So, we have to have forgetfulness in order not to hold on to too much information. Hopefully, we don't have too much forgetfulness about what we do need to hold on to. One classic thing for me is remembering people's names. And the beauty about living in an ashram is everyone's called Prabhu, and that's all I have to remember. Hello Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. It's easier. Anyway. But I've always lived in my life believing that I will always remember what I need to remember, and the things I can't remember are the things I don't actually need. And I think there is also some logic in that. It would make a bit of sense. At least for me it does. I don't know how about you. Does it make any sense to you that sometimes you remember certain things and not others? Maybe it is the most important things that you remember, and the others, hopefully, are not so important. But it's also, it's just a very interesting theory. And I had this other theory, which I will talk to you about in the next video, coming up.